Yeah. So this is my first time doing Y-Combinator. In 2019, I was lucky enough to do Y-Combinator with Forage, and now in winter 2025, we're doing YC with A1 base. It's really exciting doing YC again. YC is really the best place to set your startup up for success. I feel like when you do YC, it's 12 weeks. It feels like you're saving a whole year or two of like hard work, improving your chances to get to know your customers, just focus on your company nonstop and actually meet some great investors that can believe and share in your vision. So in 2019, when we got into YC with Forage, we're a much more mature company. We had a fair bit of revenue, we grew a lot, we had some great clients, and we were already quite international at that point. So that meant when we were coming into YC, we were really getting our foundations for good growth to scale. This time around with A1 base, we got in with an idea. We only had a few proof of concepts. We hadn't gone very far in terms of like selling, getting lots of traction. But I think what we did do by the time we got into YC was have a really clear sense of what it would take to actually create a great company that people would want, and also be able to help some customers out with a unique and novel way. A lot of people ask me the question, what is the difference between 2025 and 2019 for YC? YC in winter 2025 is actually a better product than YC in winter 2019. It's kind of weird, 6 years on and YC keeps on getting better. From being better able to meet the other founders in your batch and work with them on really cool ideas and projects as well as like our companies, all the way to the advice that they give, the speed that they give it at, and the kind of advice that they give one-on-one to us as a company has already gotten a lot better. Not to even mention, all the stuff around the fundraising and the investors being much more engaged than they were in 2019, even though 2019 was a really like bubbly, hot kind of era. So yeah, YC has gotten a lot better just in that last 6-year period. I think the most interesting thing of doing YC in 2025 versus 2019 is that like the actual environment is different. We're in a world where there's an exciting change with AI coming out there, allowing a lot of new businesses to occur. Whereas in 2019, it was kind of the middle to the end of the kind of standard SaaS era. So I think it's really fascinating seeing the types of founders that are in, the exciting things that are happening right now, as well as seeing the ambition of all the batchmates and other companies kind of rise higher than they were before. So it's been really exciting, really invigorating for it. While there's a lot of new things and there have a lot of improvements since 2019, what hasn't changed has been the batchmates are all so amazing. Not only are they amazing technically, but they're also just really kind and earnest people who are really able to help, who are really willing and able to help each other out. What hasn't changed is moving fast, shipping things, to making what people want, the advice and pressure of getting things right. I think hasn't changed, and I think that's always going to be a really cool thing. What also hasn't changed is kind of like being around people that have done it. The YC partners have done it before, the people who come in and speak every week have done it before, and I think that really just like, there's something about seeing a human who's been able to pull this off that's really inspiring. I think they've kept that since 2019, and I think it's quite a special part of YC.